Gina Mizell here at Boone Pickens Stadium with former Oklahoma State defensive end Richetti Jones, our OSU insider for this season. We're coming off another bye week, obviously a close loss to Texas 2 weeks ago. I guess, looking at that Texas game, obviously there was a kind of a controversial ending, but a close game, a great game. What do you feel like we learned about this Oklahoma State team from that close game with the Longhorns?
From this game, we learned that the OSU offense, they're good. They're going to put up points against any defense, I feel. The running game was great. J.W. Walsh did a great job for the Cowboys. And I'm proud of the front seven on defense, the defensive linemen and the linebackers. They played lights out. Texas' running game was a non-factor, but I'm disappointed in the secondary. Our corners and our DBs, they are the weak spot of the team right now, so we need those guys to step up and make plays and get it together for the Cowboys.
With how wild this Big 12 race has been, do you still feel like that this Oklahoma State team it should be in the conversation for the Big 12 championship?
They can still be in the conversation, but they have to buckle down. They can't lose any more games from this point on. But in my opinion, I feel that West Virginia is the front runner. Even though they have a horrible defense, they still managed to go into Austin and beat Texas. So they're the front runners right now. But I'm with West Virginia, and they're leading right now. But the Cowboys, I bleed orange, so I feel they can still get it together, but they have to win out. They can't lose anymore from this point.
Absolutely. Now, looking ahead to this game at Kansas, obviously we know all about Kansas. A struggling program, has been for quite some time. When you go into a game like this that, again, you're expected to win, it's still a conference game. You're still going on the road for the first time in about a month. Just as a player, how do you approach a game like this, especially after coming off such a heartbreaking loss to Texas?
You approach a game like this just like any other day, any other week, any other game. And when you lose the week before, it leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. So last week and during their bye week, they had to be a long week. They lost and they weren't playing again the next week. So now this is game week, time to go to Kansas and handle business and get the taste of defeat out of their mouth.
You mentioned the bye week. Does that help, I guess, ease the pain of the loss, or does it hurt that they, kind of had to sit around for a week and really 2 weeks before they got a chance to play again?
It's like this. If the leaders step up, they get their team together, get everybody motivated and tell everyone, hey, we lost. Let's get it together. Let's keep making plays. Let's come together. And next week come out and win, they'll be just fine. But if they didn't, if they licked their wounds and pouted the whole week, then they'll have a rough time this week. But I feel that the Cowboys have great leaders that stepped up and made guys practice hard and work hard last week. So this week, they will be ready for the Jayhawks.
All right, going into this game, who's a player that you're going to be keeping an eye on that you think maybe is the player to watch this week?
Well, honestly, I don't know if he's playing, but Wes Lund is my guy to watch. So hopefully he comes back this week and we can check him out and Wes Lund will be back on the field.
Yeah, it's crazy. We were just talking about this off camera that really he's played in one game. All this hype about this freshman, but with him getting hurt so early in the Louisiana Lafayette game, with him only really playing a quarter against Savannah State, this could be his big moment if he does come back, if he is healthy enough.
I hope he's healthy enough, and I hope he returns. But we have to give credit to J.W. Walsh. He did a great job standing in. But Wes Lund, he is the starter, and we want to see what he does. He's the man with the number one behind his name when it comes to the position ranking, so we want to see what he does. So I'm excited to see.
All right, as always, give me your final score prediction for this game on Saturday.
Okay. Coach Young, he's a great coach, and he rewards hard work. So I feel once the Cowboys start blowing them out, they're going to put the second and third string in. But before they take them out, I would say the score will probably be 56-0 or 63-0. And once the backups get in, the final score will maybe be 63-17, something like that.
All right, you heard it here first. Again, the Cowboys travel to Lawrence to take on the Kansas Jayhawks on Saturday afternoon. For Richetti Jones, I'm Gina Mizell. Stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.